The domestic silence that shields generations of unspoken trauma is not merely a narrative device for suspense, but a profound archive demanding you confront the complicity embedded in every family gathering and inherited mannerism. And true resolution requires not exposing secrets through forensic interrogation, but integrating the weight of ancestral shame until truth becomes an act of radical lineage repair, rather than performative revelation. In The Family Secret, Patricia Gibney transforms the domestic thriller trope into precise exploration of epistemic sovereignty and intergenerational accountability, proving justice isn't found in identifying the culprit. It's forged in honoring the person beneath the bloodline, when every familial expectation demands you remain either loyal daughter or dutiful detective. From rain-lashed cottage and tea-stained letter narration, listeners enter worlds where memory is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable inheritance. Perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent crime fiction, where female complexity defies victim or villain binaries. When genealogist Alara Vance uncovers a decades-old disappearance tied to her own ancestry, expecting professional closure, she discovers the case's erasure mirrors the exact suppression she's endured beneath years of performative normalcy. And local archivist Julian Thorne's quiet refusal to treat the past as closed creates space for connection, defying community silence. Navigating contested records and buried attractions, Alara realizes this investigation isn't about exposure, but recalibration, with Gibney avoiding reducing Alara to obsessive seeker or Julian to eccentric gatekeeper, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries, even as trauma blurs them. And audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Alara's disciplined focus fracturing into clarity, and Julian's guarded intensity revealing warmth beneath vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls learning some truths can only be reclaimed when you stop letting loyalty define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical domestic suspense fare is portraying genealogical intimacy as somatic practice rather than sensationalized twist, with Alara confronting how family culture equated worth with compliance, while Julian creates sanctuary where her contradictions exist without diminishment, their relationship evolving through shared silences during archive searches, bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both emotional integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against relatives mistaking curiosity for betrayal. Supported by fellow descendants encoding suppressed grief, elders carrying intergenerational weight, and the village itself absorbing centuries of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward memory is technique, and presence is sustainable resource, with document analysis mirroring emotional attunement, and oral histories becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred reckoning, with narrators embodying Alara and Julian with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant church bells, rain against leaded windows, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring revelatory cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining domestic thriller by centering female epistemology within genealogical frameworks, and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to remember forward, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by